You've probably heard that not long ago, Eden Hazard said he's got more natural talent than Cristiano Ronaldo. And in an even more recent interview, the current Ballon d'Or winner Rodri went as far as to say that Ronaldo has no talent at all. That's a pretty bold statement, to say the least. Some people actually agreed with him. Seems like a lot of folks just forgot how good Ronaldo really was in his prime. He could score with both feet, with his head, from penalties, from free kicks. He could easily dribble past anyone, and physically, he would just bulldoze defenders, knocking them out of the Champions League even if they came in with a comfy lead after the first leg. So today, let's take a little trip down memory lane and remember what Cristiano Ronaldo was like at his absolute best. All right, Ronaldo's true peak started around the 2006-2007 season. Right after moving from Sporting to Manchester United, Ronaldo instantly became a fan favorite, earning praise from club legends like George Best and Gary Neville, who were literally at a loss for words trying to describe his talent. At first, Cristiano actually wanted to wear the number 28 shirt, just like he did in Portugal, but that wasn't possible at United. So instead, he ended up with the legendary number 7, and that's when the CR7 era truly began. The iconic number didn't weigh him down at all. On the contrary, he was already scoring over 20 goals a season back then, and helped the Red Devils win their first Premier League title in 4 years. What's even crazier is that he did all this mainly playing out wide. By the end of the season, Ronaldo had basically swept up all the awards. He was named Player of the Year by the Players Union, Player of the Year by the fans, won the PFA Young Player of the Year, and was voted Footballer of the Year by the Football Writers Association. He's still the first and only player ever to win all 4 of those awards in the same season. The next season, Ronaldo only proved just how insane his form was, breaking George Best's 40-year-old record by bagging a brace against Bolton. By the end of that league campaign, he'd won the Premier League Golden Boot with 31 goals and also became the first winger ever to win the European Golden Shoe. For the second year in a row, he picked up England's 2 biggest individual honors, PFA Player of the Year and Football Writers Player of the Year. That was also the season United won the Champions League, with Ronaldo claiming his first UCL Golden Boot and being named UEFA Club Footballer of the Year for that incredible run. In 2008, he became the first United player since George Best to win the Ballon d'Or. After that, he said goodbye to the fans in style, also taking home the Puskás Award for his rocket against Porto in the Champions League, finishing his United chapter with 9 trophies in the cabinet. Up until just recently, when Rodri snatched the Ballon d'Or, Ronaldo was actually the last Premier League player to win the France Football Award. Before the start of the 2009-10 season, he signed for Real Madrid. The transfer cost £80 million, a new world record back then. His arrival caused a total frenzy. 88,000 fans showed up at the Santiago Bernabeu to welcome him, smashing Maradona's old record of 75,000 fans in Naples. The only thing was, his beloved number 7 shirt belonged to Real's captain, Raúl, so Ronaldo had to wear number 9. Didn't slow him down one bit, though. In his very first season, he became the club's top scorer with 33 goals and helped Real rack up a record 96 points in La Liga. Crazy enough, that still wasn't enough to win the title. But the next year, after Raúl left the club, CR9 finally turned back into CR7, and in that very same season, Cristiano won his first Pichichi trophy as La Liga's top scorer. That season, Ronaldo smashed in 40 goals and won the European Golden Shoe for the second time, becoming the first player ever to win it in 2 different leagues. The following year, Cristiano finally helped Real win La Liga for the first time in 4 years, with the team racking up a record 100 points. Ronaldo himself scored 60 goals across all competitions. That's also when he hit another milestone, netting his 100th goal for the club in just 92 games, breaking Ferenc Puskás's old record. He even became the first player ever to score against every single La Liga team in one season. At the start of the 2013-14 campaign, Ronaldo extended his contract with Real for another 3 years, earning a net salary of 17 million euros. briefly making him the highest-paid footballer in the world. Around the same time, Gareth Bale joined Madrid for €100 million, breaking Ronaldo's own transfer record. Together with Benzema, they formed the legendary attacking trio known as BBC, one of the most lethal front threes football has ever seen. And even though Cristiano's early years at Madrid were already incredible, he just couldn't seem to get his hands on another Ballon d'Or. For 4 straight years, he watched Lionel Messi walk away with it. But that all changed when Ronaldo scored 69 goals in 59 games for club and country in a single season, winning his second Ballon d'Or and starting his climb back to the top. The next year, Cristiano hit another huge milestone, helping Real win their long-awaited 10th Champions League title, scoring in both the semis and the final. He became the first player ever to score in UCL finals for 2 different clubs. That same season, he won the Champions League Golden Boot for a 3rd time, bagging 17 goals in one campaign, a record that still hasn't been broken. UEFA named him Europe's best player, and in La Liga, he picked up another Pichichi trophy, along with another European Golden Shoe, which he shared with Luis Suarez. By the end of it all, Ronaldo had scored 61 goals across all competitions, and also set another insane record by becoming the fastest player ever to reach 200 goals in La Liga. Ronaldo was just unreal. He became Real Madrid's all-time top scorer, overtaking Raúl, and also climbed to the top of the all-time Champions League scoring charts. In one of those games, he bagged a brilliant hat-trick, hitting the 500 career goals mark. Ronaldo was simply unstoppable. He reached 200 La Liga goals in just 178 matches. After winning the Club World Cup in 2014, Cristiano picked up his 3rd Ballon d'Or. He wrapped up the 2014-15 season by winning yet another Pichichi trophy, plus the European Golden Shoe, for a record 4th time in his career. He kept dominating Europe, finished as the Champions League's top scorer 4 years in a row, and had a ridiculous streak of scoring 50-plus goals per season for 6 straight years. To put that in perspective, before Cristiano, a striker hitting 20 to 30 goals in a season was seen as outstanding. Then he came along, a guy dropping 50 goals every single year, and that became the new normal. And yeah, besides one famous Argentine, everybody else was absolutely stunned. Imagine how it felt for both of them, going into every season thinking, if I don't score at least 50, people will tear me apart. Man, those were the days. 2016 was truly Ronaldo's year. He led Portugal to a historic Euro win. The very next season, he was named FIFA Best Men's Player and UEFA's Best Player in Europe. Then, he made more Champions League history by becoming the first to score 100 goals in the tournament, topped the scoring charts again, and brought Real yet another title. At the start of 2017-18, Ronaldo picked up the Best Player in the World award for the 2nd year running. After that stunning goal against Dortmund, he became the first ever to score in all 6 group stage games in a single UCL campaign. Not long after, he picked up his 5th Ballon d'Or, putting a perfect bow on a phenomenal year. Then in April, the entire Juventus stadium gave him a standing ovation after that insane bicycle kick past Buffon. He finished that campaign as the Champions League's top scorer for the 6th straight year, with 15 goals, and helped Real win their 3rd consecutive UCL title, making it his 6th personal trophy. And he wasn't slowing down at all. Soon after, he scored his 300th La Liga goal in just 286 matches, setting yet another record. Honestly, you could go on forever listing his crazy stats. Cristiano Ronaldo is the guy who literally rewrote football history and raised the bar to heights nobody thought possible. Now, if someone only scores 40 goals in a season, people look at them like they're just an average striker, which is kinda wild. Because for Ronaldo, in his prime, a 40-goal season would have been an embarrassment. He would have gotten absolutely roasted for it.